Hi there, it's Jorik. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. If you are returning, thank you as always for continuing to watch the videos. Hopefully I'm not boring you to death. And if you're new and just found me, I hope that you like what you see, share, subscribe, you name it, you know the drill. I like to talk about moving to and living in Portugal as well as Europe travel news. Today I wanted to go through something involving property and what has become the most popular property searches in Portugal this past year. A realtor named Ingalls and Volkers put together a little market research report. And I wanted to go through different areas just so you have an idea, if you're looking at the same areas, what other people are looking for, and you too may be looking for the same types of properties. I'd love to hear in the comments, those of you that are looking to either rent or buy property in 2023 and beyond, what you're looking for in property size, how many bedrooms, garden, swimming pool. I'm very curious to see what people are interested in looking at these days. So let's get to it. Let's start with Lisbon. And as we've talked about, it's very expensive, becoming more expensive within Portugal, although still economical to the rest of the world. In many cases, it's a little more expensive. As you can imagine, smaller apartments are in demand in Lisbon. And smaller apartments, Engel and Volkers is saying 39 to 151 square meters is the most popular or the most sought after at the moment, and 1 to 2 bedrooms. So again, that would be a little smaller place. So within that, you can imagine there aren't many homes or houses in Greater Lisbon that aren't literally palaces. You have to go out farther into the suburban or rural area to get larger property. So that's Lisbon, and that's in the city, if you will. So let's do Porto next. Porto, for homes, it's villa style, and the most sought after is around 300 square meters. So a pretty large villa style home. But you can buy a little more in Porto, or you can rent a little larger space. So that makes sense. And then when it comes to apartments, it's averaging around 100 square meters is what people are honing in on, and 2 to 3 bedrooms there in Porto. So that's it, Porto. If we go between Lisbon and Porto and think of Western Portugal, the Silver Coast, Óbidos, Caldas da Rainha, those places, it's mostly the houses of 250 square meters on average, with a pool and a garden, is what most people are searching for or looking to rent or purchase in those areas. So I'll throw in Peniche, Nazaré. That's what people want if they're looking at a house to rent or purchase. If it's an apartment, they're saying 100 to 200 square meters, and everything from 1 bedroom to 3 bedrooms for an apartment in the Silver Coast area. So that's what the competition's looking for. You may be looking at the same types of sizes. And then they have a lot of more, sorry for the bad English, they have more detailed information about the Algarve, meaning more particular areas and cities. So I'll start with Faro, since it has an international airport there. The demand there is 3 bedroom houses. So in general greater Faro area, everyone's looking for 3 bedrooms at least. And then if they're looking at apartments, it's at least a 2 bedroom apartment, if not more. In Albufeira, it's a 4 bedroom villa, and most of the searches or the rental or purchase agreements involve swimming pool, garden, at least 250 square meters or more for these 4 bedroom villas. If they're looking at apartments, those of you that may be considering Albufeira, 2 bedroom apartment, anywhere from 90 to 140 square meters is what the most popular size is that is in demand at the moment. And almost all of those with terraces are getting rented or purchased faster than those without a terrace. In Portimão, the houses are averaging 284 square meters, 4 to 5 rooms, bigger spaces, as well as apartments. Great demand for 2, 3, and 4 bedroom apartments, even more so than a 1 bedroom or a studio. They're suggesting that, they don't know this, but they're suggesting that Portimão has become more of a family destination So maybe houses with more bedrooms and apartments with more bedrooms would lead someone or suggest someone that there are more families looking to move into the Portimao area. Don't know if that's true, but something you may consider if you have a family moving into that particular area. And then Villamora, which there's Villamora and right next to it's Cortira, is 300 square foot houses, so bigger houses. I will say Villamora seems more expensive when we've looked at property than other places. There are some golf courses there, so I believe some of these houses would be on those golf courses set back a little bit from the ocean, which have all the amenities: pool, garden, terrace, so it's sort of all the amenities you can imagine in a house. And then there is a high demand for all size apartments in Villamora specifically. So even studio and one bedroom apartments based upon the layout of Villamora. If you have been there, you would understand this. If you haven't, there's this horseshoe of apartments that are sort of laid out around the marina, if you can imagine a marina, and then a kind of a horseshoe around it of places to stay. Those in every size, people want to be in Villamora, and I'm not sure necessarily why. It does seem to be a little more expensive there. There's some great pubs and restaurants in the marina area. Quite honestly, I think Cortira, which is next to it, is a little more economical. But those are the types of sought after homes and apartments on mainland. They did not have any information for the Azores or Madeira, but at least it gives you a glimpse in 2022, and what they're saying will also probably be in demand of 2023. So if you are considering one of these areas of Portugal, you may realize that if you're looking at similar specifications for a place to live, whether it be a home or apartment, you may be looking for something completely different, or you may be competing for some of the same properties. And if so, just realize that if you are, most likely those apartments or homes will get rented or sold faster because more people are looking for the same thing. So I just wanted to give you this information. Some of this may hit home to you and may resonate. Some of this may not. But if you are, I would say, and I would recommend, if you're looking at the same sizes of property that other people are, there's just a greater likelihood that things will move faster than if you're looking at something very different. So as always, I hope you're doing well with the holiday season. As you're thinking about property, it can be stressful. I hope this information is useful to you. Enjoy your travels, enjoy your search and journey into Portugal, and have a great day.